Quentin, awesome movie.
Oh, thanks.
Everybody's talking about Oscars now. You've had several nominations. You've got a couple of those already. Does it become irrelevant, or is it still something that you aspire to, Oscars?
Oh, well, it's, they're exciting. It's totally exciting. You know, it's like that's not why you do it. And even if you look through the history of cinema, you think of all these movies that are obviously the top 5 movies of the year, and few of them were nominated for Oscars in that year, so you can't get too caught up in it. At the same time, it's a wonderful party. It's a wonderful to be lifted up high and singled out by your peers. And, you know, they're fun events to go to, and they are wonderful little career markers that you can have. And they can actually be, they can help your movie out. They can give you like high octane gas in your gas tank to help push your movie forward, and that's important too.
Now, where'd you get the idea for Hateful Eight?
Well, you know, the idea kind of basically came from, one of the things, you know, as opposed to being that influenced by other movies per se, in the last few years recently, I was watching a lot of the 60s Western TV shows, like the Virginian and Bonanza and stuff. And I found myself in particularly watching the episodes that had good guest stars in them. And I noticed that it was kind of interesting. Whenever you had a big guest star, like a Robert Culp or a James Coburn or somebody like that, Vic Morrow, the episode was about them. And either like Doug McClure or Michael Landon or something was kind of helping them. But the story was about the guest star. And they were usually a stranger. They're introduced into the story. No one really knows them. Then at some point, a past is revealed. And you don't know how true the past is or how true it isn't. And you also didn't know about the character. You had to almost watch the entire story to find out, would they be a good guy? Would they be a bad guy? And then I got the idea, what if I did a movie with nothing but those type of characters? You know, no Michael Landon, no Doug McClure, no good person that's a moral, no Django, no moral compass that audience can gravitate towards. Take these suspicious characters, 8 of them, trap them in a room where they can't leave or there's certain death, and then just have them deal with each other. And that was kind of the impetus.
A little like Agatha Christie.
And then also the other idea was, after I've done that with these characters, introduce a murder. And introduce that one of them is a murderer, and then I could actually play with a mystery, which I've always been tempted to do, and this is my first time in the bat. How did you think I pulled off the mystery aspect of it?
Very nice.
Oh, good deal. I'm glad.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.